Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, the lover, also known as How to Do This, back for you in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on the Morphtronic rank grind. Kind of trying to appease the YouTube algorithm before, I get the battling boxer cards in. But of course, I also want to, get my weekly dose of Master Duel ranked in with this list. I will probably not repeat the same lines I've repeated the last couple of weeks. But yeah, we'll just jump right into it and see what we can do this week. First coin toss of the day is a win. We take those and see where that brings us. But yeah, Fire Duelist pack released, and I have already ordered my Battling Boxer cards. Just, waiting on postal services and so on to get their stuff together. But this is a pretty good opener. We do have the Gadget Gamer here, and a Call by the Grave for any silly hand traps that our opponent might be throwing at us. Ash, the on-summon effect. In this case, I funnily enough do care about that, because I would like the addition of Telephone to my hand here. Like, I can of course also just say, yeah, okay, go ahead, and let this resolve this way, because that way I could still, remote and just summon remote and make a Braver Dragon here. But I think we can do a bit more than that. With a bit of luck, of course, there's always a tad bit of luck involved, but maybe just see if we cannot dig for a Southon here, which would be huge. That's an Ash. I think we'll put that to the bottom for now. Go ahead and make Power Tool here. Could have just made Braver Pass, I guess. Which isn't the most impressive end board. Could have actually saved that card by. It's been a hot minute sometimes, even if it's just a week. Yeah, we just repair unit, pitch remote in here. We can though, what we can do is summon back this Telephone here. Oh boy. That is, please not, that's a kickback. Oh no. Yeah, that's not great. So this is tier, right? Oh shit. That's not great. But yeah, we can, of course, summon the smartphone first, and then, of course, grab the smartphone back off of Telephone, which is very nice. Converter here is very huge, I feel like. We'll pick that up. Go and I think we'll Converter right now. Lot of Ash range. So I think we'll grab a Southon here first. Use the effect, because we can still, resummon that Southon at least once, due to Telephone still being live. Boomboxing is at least interesting, I think, to maybe get into some bigger synchros. I think we'll, funnily enough, actually take Boomboxing for the level. And then we make Linkuriboh here. You remember this is turn 1 and that Callback was used as a hand trap. Which is like a fun thing that I think not a lot of people remember about these cards, because the main reason why these were so oppressive and good is because you could just mill a bunch of them. I think we'll reveal for Southon first here before we make anything else. 6 is a crazy one though. It's like a smartphone, boomboxing. I think we'll go smartphone. I will reveal first. Just like see how many options I have here. And what I can... Oh, another smartphone could be kind of nice. Can make a 5. We can make Apollosa. So we can make like Apollosa Net Beast. Which is fine, I guess. Or should be fine. Depending on how bad this really gets. We could make Underworld Goddess turn 1, which is very funny. But yeah, I think we just make Apollosa Net Beast. Go turn Smartphone and Boomboxen here into Naturia Beast. And then banish the Smartphone for another Smartphone. Hopefully find like a decent bit of follow-up. Maybe like a Telephone or Cell Phone, that'd be great. Would highly appreciate that. And there is Cell Phone. We'll pick up Cell Phone here. Just standalone better than making the... I'm like thinking, do I maybe... oh boy. Well, maybe make like an IP here. Because I'm pretty convinced this is like a Shizu Tearlaments, which is I think the fairest assumption. Unless this is like a Vernisif pile. To be fair, it just goes combat, forces the Masquerader, right? Which is like the unfortunate truth. So can't really like... No, let's make IP. Worst case we can like make Unicorn. Oh, IP has an animation now? I mean, figures, you know, they all got one, so, but I don't read patch notes for this game. There's a couple of games for which I read patch notes, but not this one, not this one. This looks like incredibly scuffed as an end board, but I'm feeling good about this, to be honest. Depending on like what we are actually playing. Oh wow, it's branded. I mean, we just NetBeast this, right? Because no way there's like an imperm in our future. So that's a thing. Because Calback turned off, you know, any potential imperm. So this is branded Tearlaments. Sheeran. I think we IP here. We do IP here, yeah. Because this way we have Apollosa for any possible like Tearlaments triggers engrave. Which I think is very important. Calback also doesn't contest the Apollosa. Or sends Rhino, that's crazy. Target a tier monster engrave, add it to hand, adds back Rhino. So probably normals the Rhino. And then just mills a name. Punches over Apollosa, plays main 2 probably. Because you can make Redoer and trigger like the fusion effects that way. Which is quite sad. So hand is Rhino and an unknown, I believe. Unless I missed something. There's the Rhino Heart. It's sad that like Sheeran punches over Apollosa. If we negate here. Maybe should have made like a format with the beast. But I feel like keeping the beast there is also pretty good. Because you still retain the spell negate. I think we let him dump here. And then when we hit whatever he dumps. Because we only negate the Rhino anyway, so he gets to retain the body. Can't really, you know, make anything beforehand that like really forces the Appaloosa. So I guess it's just like a mill Merly or like Havness here. Send a monster. There is that's Havness, right? No, that's another Sheeran. Yeah, I mean we have to negate this. Sadly, have to negate this. Otherwise, makes Kitgalos and just like wins. Which is a problem. And there's a reborn. There's a reborn. There's a reborn. What is the reborn target though? I mean, you can just negate this reborn, so I'm very glad I kept Net Beast. So like, screw me, you know, silly monologuing over here. Being like, do I maybe make a format Apo? No, 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 you keep the Net Beast. Mill 2, what do we mill? Metal Silver Southbound. Milling these Braver equips is so nice, by the way. Like, no greater feeling in the world than sending like a Braver equip off of Apple up like Net Beast here. I just clear the Appaloosa here, right? Because like Sheeran clears Appaloosa and then makes Bagooska. Okay. But why do we make Bagooska? Wait. Can be destroyed by... Okay, yeah. If this is... Okay, so this is only protected while in attack, if I'm understanding this correctly. So I think I just... If I, like, I mean, what are our options here? There's a Phoenix. I have like an immediate out for this. Could make Unicorn spin back the Bagooska and then has to top deck something good. Which is like a thing. We put the Saffron on the board. That sadly doesn't contest the Bagooska. I mean, we can just like clear the Sheeran here. And then just wait a turn. If we like maybe find like an extender and can, you know, hopefully find like a decent out for this Bagooska. I think we'll X-Stream. Target Net Beast though. I think we will Extreme target Net Beast, so that the Net Beast just doesn't get, you know, run over. Which I think is very important. Detaches one, or... Oh my god, yeah, can detach Rhino Heart. So I had to make Unicorn there and hope like that this draw doesn't do shit. Although does he play under Bagooska? Doesn't, right? Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's funny. I mean, that would have been the Bagooska out there, funnily enough. That would have been the Bagooska out. Yeah, okay. I guess we get to walk with this one. Yeah, okay, I didn't remember that part. Yeah. I equipped the Life Extreme, the Net Beast, none with the Saffron. Saffron goes to defense, pop the Bagooska. And then we are gaming, you know? Literally gaming. We'll go Gadget Gamer here, yeah. Add a copy of Telephone to hand, but I think this should be a fairly easy game to wrap up. Because the Gadget Gamer's still live. Grab Telephone, yeah, we used Gadget Hauler earlier. So, we just got a Telephone on the field here, but I think this should be just about it. I think we just get enough bodies for like access code in here and then just kinda win, right? Summon the Saffron. Need to make a Linkuriboh here first. Or like bring back the Linkuriboh first. Since that way we can make Unicorn. Can also just make PTD, I guess. I think that's the play, right? Yeah, because we need the extra extension. We do actually need the extra extension. Do I even have like 3 equips left? I think I have like exactly 3 left. 2 Reaper unit and yeah, I have exactly 3 left. Jesus Christ, that's so lucky. 2 out of 3. Please do not disappoint me. He just can't keep getting away with it. Yeah, and from here we just repair unit for telephone again. Make braver, and then we easily have an access code line. So yeah, I think this should be just about it. Go telephone here for, I think, just another copy of itself. It's like the easiest thing. Even if this line is like... Yeah, that's game. Yes! Oh man, yeah, it only took like 5 ban lists and then you can even, you know, beat friggin' scapegoat Tearlaments over here. Because, like, I mean, I'm just gonna look at this list for like a moment to be like, it's so crazy. Because, like, look at this, like, 1 off, 1 off, 1 off, there's a 2 off, another 2 off. Even like screams like a 2 off. Like these are actual like legacy format ratios. It is so crazy. Oh man, actually crazy. But yeah, I mean it's still a thing in the OCG, despite, you know, I think even the OCG has like even harsher hits, right? Doesn't the OCG also have like kit banned, like kit close? And I think the like Shizu cards and Tearlaments pieces, I think some of those are like even you know, harsher restrict than in Master Duel. But like, don't ask me how the OCG ban list looks. A couple of those things what is this? Connecting, loading. Hello, Master Duel? No opponents found. Impressive. Apparently there is like matchmaking issues at the moment. Hopefully, we can still find an opponent. That would be great. Okay, thanks. Very cool, very cool, very cool. We take those. And we get to go first again. Even greater, I guess. That is even better. I don't like, you know, ask for much, but don't let this be a brick. Smile. That's decent. 2 hand traps, 2 phones, and a remoten. That's pretty good. I think like either way we're definitely not dying, you know, which is nice. And even if the Saffron like doesn't hit anything, just chill on like Ash Imperm and be like pretty good. Smartphone's a good one. We do take that. And even if we just end up making like IP pass, you know, whatever. Oh, it's not even IP pass. Great. I thought I could find an extender here. Yeah, then I think we just make Linkuribo, set 1 pass, have like 2 hand traps, and like a boatload of follow-up. No way to like really banish this. Set the imperm. Hope this is enough. Would be cool. Smile. It would be cool. Smile. But yeah, let's see what our opponent is cooking over there. That'd be the interesting part. For sure. For sure, for sure. Bestial Lubellion. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I don't think I care about that, right? Like adds Magnamode, has to banish his own Lubellion to get that onto the board. Because Lubellion only tributes level 7 or higher Dark Dragons. Gets Magnamode. Question is like now, is this like, you know, oh, Oh, that's a good card. That's a really good card. Jesus Christ. That is a really good card. Bestial Resonator. I mean, that's one way to get, like, high-level bodies for, like, the RDA synchros. Witch of the Black Forest. That is so funny. I love this. That is so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. I love this. Enormous Witch. That's great. That's great. I love this. Go off, King. Makes ya Red Rising. Brings back Crimson Resonator. Gets the add off of Witch here. Summons back Crimson. I think we ash the Crimson Resonator on the, like, or we ash the Crimson Resonator when he goes to tribute that in like a moment here. Because I'd rather not want him getting access to like 15 Dimmadillion tuners. That'd be not great. What do we add off of Witch here? Oh, we just Witch for Maxi. Why? I mean, makes sense, you know. Can't search an engine piece, so, you know, might as well search non-engine. Oh, this doesn't tribute itself. That's a bummer. So what does he make if I imperm this? If I imperm the Crimson Resonator, he just makes, like, Scarlight. To be fair, I can just make... I mean, we're locked into Dark Dragons. Yeah, we're locked into Dark Dragons, so you can't make Axel into... Can't make Axel into Baron, which is nice. So, like, best play probably is make Scarlight. Because we don't have the structure deck cards, right? So you can't make Scar Red, or whatever the new one's called. That's also like a board wipe and an extender, because it like summons original Red Dragon Archfiend from the extra deck. Huh. I'm like really struggling to think what he does here. I think like the best play on ironically is like make Scarlight or like get the Bestials online. Because I don't think you have like a generic 10 in there that you can make. Or you could make with the Lebellion while getting Beast Life. Yeah, we're just making Scarlight. Scarlight clears the board. Punches for 3k. We do get Magnamod back, so we got that going for us, which is nice. I can banish Witch, summon Magnamod, although that turns off Scarlight, right? Because Magnamod's got less attack, and even if we loop Bellion here, we can't Scarlight. I think we actually let Magnamod resolve. As like painful as it is, I think we let Magnamod resolve here. I really want to keep this Ash for the Maxi on the follow-up. That'd be absolutely amazing. Ooh, Assault Synchron's crazy. That is a very good card. That is a very good card. What does he make here? There's probably like a Red Dragon Archfiend 10 you can make. Can make Bane, right? Makes Bane, right? Bane's a 10, if I'm not completely wrong. I have like a very, very rough understanding of this deck, because a friend of mine wanted to build that once. Because he played Red Nova Dragon, or like got Red Nova Dragon back when we were still in middle school. You know, playing silly stuff. At that time, I was already playing Morphtronics. Fun fact. So that tends to go a bit back. Yeah, makes Bane. And Bane, I think, revives something if he deals battle damage, right? Battle damage, specials, 2 tuner. 1 from deck and 1 from grave in defense. Which is nice, I guess. It's, you know, yeah, we can bring back Lebellion, get a branded Beast Life. So that way we have a disruption on the follow-up. Which is kind of crazy. Unless we go like for a gain, but I think you go for Beast here anytime, right? You just take the disruption. Plays Regained. Oh, so we don't play... That's crazy, dog. That's actually crazy. Sets 1. Okay, now I'm scared, because that could be an imperm, which would not be great. Sets are... Oh, no. Huh. That's not... That is not good here. Yeah, goes combat, clears the Link Reaver with the Lubellion. It would be so funny if he attacks with the Bane first. That'd be so funny. Highly amusing if he would be attacking with the Bane first. There goes Lubellion, clear the Link Reaver. And... Oh no, don't do it. Don't try it, Anakin. No, please don't. He's thinking. What is this swapping attack? I mean, yeah, go ahead. Kill smartphones, see if I care. I'm keeping this Link Reaver for the Bane, I'm sorry, but... I'd rather not let you get, like, this much free value. That'd be greatly appreciated, I think. Gets to... What is... Oh, we don't know what the... yeah, Magnamod still adds an end phase, so, like, we don't know what Bestial our opponent has in hand. Oh, last card in hand is the Maxi that they added. Huh. I think depending on the top deck, we might be fine. Because this is just a big idiot and a bigger idiot. Because we don't particularly care about Bestials. It just, like, really depends on when our opponent decides to drop the Druid Swarm. Because if I get to activate Telephone, I'm fine. We are Bing chilling at that point. We'll go ahead, roll out the boy. Most important part here is that it doesn't shotgun the Bestia. That'd be very cool. Regained, targeted Bestial and Grave Special it. Go ahead, special the Magnamod. I really do not care. And then we can just try and, like, combo as far as we can without, like, needing the Link Reaver. This triggers on any special, right? That's pretty good. Seems like a very good card to me, Doc. It would be rather odd if it didn't trigger on any special. I'll go Telephone here. Hope he shotguns the Druid Swarm. That'd be very cool. Because then we can just, like, chain Link Rebo. Okay, goes Maxi. That was to be expected, but that is why I'm very glad we retained this Ash. From here, it's a lot of praying. Called by. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that is terrible. I mean, that turns off, like, Ash top decks for him, which is cute. But called by for Ash here is actually terrible. That is not great. 5. Yeah, we just get to bring back Saffron here. But our opponent is about to draw, like, a Dimmadillion cards, which is not good. We need a good hit off the Saffron. We need a really good hit here. And a couple of those are already outside of the deck. 4 to be exact, or like 5. Which is, it's not great, you know? It's not great. 6 is a good one. 6 is a really good one. Scopen, 1 for 1. Does it make a difference what I summon here? I could. No, it really doesn't. Search. Yeah, I think we're not winning this one. It's 2-3. Would be 4, so no. We're like 1 level off. We're like 1 level off. Because I can go like Scopen or Boomboxing doesn't really make a difference here. Because I would let her through Musashi into, or would like try to like let her through Musashi. But I'm 1 level short to get to Power Tool Dragon. Just unfortunate we didn't find like any spell extenders, which is a bummer. I think that way we just pick up Boomboxing here. But yeah, we're just dead on the follow-up. I think there's nothing we can set up that gives us another turn. Of course, make like Musashi, pretend that does something. But I think we are very much dead on the follow-up. And go Musashi at back. I think we go Smartphone here. Have an added extender on the follow-up, which is nice. If we happen to live another turn, which I don't think we do. Because he just summons a bunch of dragons, and that's it, folks. It's to like hold this Linkuriboh. Because if I'm the one like actively activating the Linkuriboh, I just change the Druid's Worm, rips that out of the grave, and then it's just gone forever. Which is rather unfortunate. Gets to add another dragon here of Magnamod. Isn't that like... No, I think those are all fiends, right? Oh, we add back Scarlight. That's kind of cute, I guess. So I mean, drew 4 cards, so like chances are high there's like a Resonator or like a Resonator Call in there. Which I think should seal the game. Because it just makes Scarlight clears the board, and that's all, folks. And just banish like one of his own dragons for the Druid's Worm. And that is it. And we are playing both. So, yeah, I guess we are playing both. I mean, people, if they run the Bestial Engine, usually run both, right? But I think it's weird to get, like, regained over Beast in that situation. I'd, like, 100% pick Beast. I think, like, the added draw isn't that much worth it. Normal special, well, the Synchro's on the field. Special Resonator from deck, that's crazy. He gets a 2 here, makes Scarlight blows up like everything. Yep, get Red Resonator. Red Resonator gains him like 35 because he didn't stall for time. It was a joke. He jokingly made a joke about making a firewall and passing. Yeah, 35. And I thought my deck gained a lot of life points back. If we even make Scarlight here, that's like the big question, because we're not locked into Dark Dragons, so we just could make Exhauster out of us. We're making Draco Berserker. Oh, Royal Draco Berserker. Damn, look at you. Holy. Royal Draco Berserker. But yeah, that's also like a lot of game, you know. Yeah, goes combat. I can like be funny, I guess. Try and like chain the Linkuriboh, but that's just getting Druid's Worm. I heckin' love having Lights and Darks in the grave. Can he also just like... Okay, Branded Beast is main phase only, so I can't Branded Beast, send the Bestial Lobellion, in the battle phase and then just pop the Link Revo, but yeah, that's just getting Druid Swarmed. So that's a thing. That is a thing. But this like Resonator Bestial deck looks like pretty decent. Because the Bestials give you like easy high level bodies to make like your level 8, all your level 8s. And as you can see, you know, sometimes even cards that are older than the average Farfa viewer can make an appearance. And be just as good. He gets to technically redeclare, but doesn't matter, because just like Lubellion punches over Musashi, and the rest punches me in the face for game, which is unfortunate. Would have really liked to walk with this one. In a perfect world, I could have walked with this one, maybe. Probably not, but it is what it is. Just one extender short, I think. I think we could have pushed through a bit there. But oh well, it is what it is. Can't win them all. But looking at the time, I think this is where I will wrap up this episode. Even if it was, you know, just 2 games. But I need to like worry about how I fit those 2 games into a not entirely too long episode. But in case you are still watching, I appreciate that. Thank you so very much for that. So yeah, with all that out of the way, hope you enjoyed this episode once again. Really huge thanks for all the feedback on this series by week, you know, it just doesn't stop. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. But yeah, with all that out of the way, thank you guys very much for watching and see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.